Hello, 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 and welcome to this video for the blood moon lunar eclipse. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's insane. Everybody losing their brain, including myself. I'm a Cancerian, and I feel this energies very acutely. The full moon in any case, but this, it's crazy. Who else is feeling? It is insane. Okay, but there's very good news there as well, so don't get too distracted. So in this reading, I'm going to first off just start to explain to you this energy, and I know that it doesn't seem this way, but trust me when I tell you, people, this is a good thing. It is a good thing. Let me put on one of my feel-good bracelets because it is a good thing. Yes. Okay. All right, so and then I'm going to draw you a card from the Thought Tarot just for the energy itself, guidance for everybody. And then I'm going to draw you cards for each zodiac sign, give you just a little bit of what they're getting through this period, and also it's going to be timestamped. So welcome to this video. I am Adrian Nelson. I am a psychic tarot reader. I'm a theta healer. I'm a past life regression hypnosis practitioner. I get really high and really off on helping people find their magic, to discover it and to expand it and to unlock it and to maintain it and to benefit from it, so that in this world it's all about self-empowerment, and I get very excited to help people with that. So if you want to know more about me, personal readings, all those beautiful things, all down below in the description. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. If you're coming back, thank you so much for your support. It means everything to me. Welcome back if you haven't yet done so. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the beautiful super thanks donations that has been coming my way. It means so much to me. I have actually used it to purchase a beautiful new oracle deck, which I am going to use for my 4 days new moon in Aries group healing, which is coming more towards the end of March. It is so beautiful. These are the highlights of my month. So there's more details about it in the description, but let's get back to where we are now. All right, and this period is really preparing you for that powerful new moon in Aries, which is taking place on March the 29th. It is so powerful, and we are in eclipse season. This is the first eclipse. So this March the 14th blood moon eclipse, it's the first eclipse, and the reason why they call it blood moon is because the moon looks sort of red. It's actually quite interesting, and it's a lunar eclipse in the energy of Virgo. Now that has already started to load, especially when Saturn went direct on the 12th, March the 12th, and it's until the 16th. So that was a very heavy energy because Saturn is sort of like it's that energy, it's that powerful healer. It's the healer of karma. It's the healer of, sort of when we speak about bloodlines and family lines and, Akashic sort of like karma and that sort of stuff. Saturn is the energy that brings that to light so that we can heal it, we can release it, we can let it go. Unfortunately, Saturn doesn't always, do it the nicest, gentlest sort of way. Okay, so first of all, with that energy, and that is already started, so some of you may have started to feel very heavy, very overwhelmed, maybe been in some conflict, maybe been in some situations where you had to say to people, listen, you're not going to say this isn't going to go, this isn't going to fly, this isn't okay. So there's a lot of Saturn energy as well, and everybody does seem a little aggro at the moment as well, and it's really about Saturn energy. It's really about, prioritizing your responsibilities, reflecting on your goals and your ideals. Is this still what you want, or would you like something different? It is about setting realistic boundaries and maybe recalibrating our boundaries a little bit. Getting clarity about, is this still what you want? Is this still where you want to go? The world is shifting and changing so significantly, so fast these days, that you really have to kind of reflect back and ask yourself, is this still what I want, or would I like to have something different? So this energy is quite a lot about that, about evaluating your commitments. Does this commitment honor me? Did I make this commitment maybe when I was devaluing myself, when I wasn't honoring myself, when I was maybe looking for love and approval and that sort of thing from other people, So it's very much about, making those adjustments that are very, very necessary, streamlining what you need to streamline, all that sort of stuff. Okay. And that is all that Saturn energy that's happening. So as you can see, it is all about really, finding the I wouldn't say the best way, but the better way to do things based from how you may have done it before. Okay. The blood moon energy itself. Now remember, with full moon energies, you feel them a couple of days before the full moon and a couple of days after the full moon. But with it being an eclipse, it is heavy, it is heavy, it is heavy. And even, at this point, you might even have things like, the ex coming back, or you might possibly have something like meeting a new person, or, contemplating starting something beautiful with a new person. But then, simultaneously that old fear is coming up. What if it's a repeat of the past? What if it's the way that it was before? So there's also, especially, so with the blood moon, with it being eclipse season, which is magical season, it just sort of shakes you up. It makes you very undisputedly aware of what it is that you may be unaware of, or typically what it is that you're in denial about, It really brings things to the surface. It like shakes it up. It's like it stirs that cup, so that you can see what's really like the murkiness that's lying at the bottom, and so that you can do something about it. And if you think that the thing that you can do is to ignore it, I've got news for you. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? So this blood moon definitely stirs things up. Definitely, most certainly. Okay. It's a great opportunity for transformation. It's a great opportunity for growth. It's a great opportunity for expansion, because we are becoming aware of what is holding us back in a way that we can't avoid, we can't deny. You can't say, no, I don't see it, or stuff like that. It is too prominent, it's too prevalent, it's too there, it's too unmistakable. And in a sense, it's also about embracing the cosmic ride. Because you get to a space where you can't really do anything about it. So I suppose you just got to accept it and to kind of see where it takes you. Okay? It's a time to heal. It's a time to let go. It's a time to make space for new growth, for new things to come in. And that is all really eclipses. It's very, very powerful. It's really, really beautiful. Okay? Now, I'm going to draw you an overall energy for for what's going on. So I'm going to draw it from the Thought Tarot for you. And I'm just going to draw one. This is just for everyone. And then, the timestamps for the different energies is going to be down below. I really like doing these. Do you like this? I like doing this. Let me know if you like them. Should I do more of them? Okay. Cutting straight to the core. 7 of Discs, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And it says failure. Now don't get despondent about this, because remember, failure gives you the opportunity to reassess and to say, okay, I did this, it didn't work, let's do it something different. This, by the way, is a really incredible book. It says Keywords for the Crowley Tarot by, I'm probably going to say this incorrectly, but Hajo Banzaf and Bridget Thieler. They are the authors of this. And so for this thought card, I am just going to read for you from the booklet, because it's so well written. All right. So let's just see as a card for the day, or a card for this energy. All right. Be careful. Something could go wrong. Very much where we very much where we are at the moment. Isn't it amazing how the cards always speak the truth? And you see that teddy bear there at the back? I bought myself that teddy bear to remind myself to not always take life too seriously. It's a very good reminder, all right? To not get too, wiggled into the jam and the drama and the stuff going on, all right? It's best to postpone things that are really important until tomorrow, I would say, until after, this eclipse, this full moon. Of course, if you have to go ahead and do it, use your discernment. Perhaps you might even have to watch something wither and die. Don't try to keep it alive artificially. Its time has run out. The more quickly you understand this, the sooner you will have the opportunity of getting over the related disappointment or crisis. Heavy vibes there. Heavy vibes. Let me just have some water. And then I'm going to get into the different zodiac energies. Okay, so Aries. Beautiful, beautiful Aries. Aries, this is a space where you might be experiencing challenges, unexpected challenges, where your patience is really, really tested. You might start to feel like people are making this concerted effort to just, mess with you, that sort of thing. Where your survivor mode might be activated, where you might be in a space where it's almost you just, hardly touching ground. This is pretty much what this energy is bringing for you. So it's an energy where you might be feeling very disconcerted, all right? And you've got a 5 of swords. So somehow the past is also coming back. Past people, past energies, in-laws, past situations, anything that you may have been able to avoid there for a while, is coming to the forefront. And you are being reminded, beautiful, beautiful Aries, that you don't have to fall into the drama. If people are tripping you up and stuff like that, or if they used to trip you up, or you're anxious about maybe during the space, connecting with people. It's not the best time, for example, to entertain, but if you have no choice, then you have no choice. You are being reminded that you are not the past. You are not that person from before. You don't have to have the same experience that you had before with the same energies. You can have a different experience. Okay. Taurus, anxiety is going to run high for you. Honestly, it just is what it is. All right. You might need to move yourself, move your mind. I want to say that this is not really a time to self-isolate, Taurus, but you can be a little bit dangerous when you get into your fields. So, maybe make some changes sorry, just in your personal life. Even if it means that you just move the furniture a little bit and stuff like that. That is something that I like to do, even though I'm not a Taurus. I just move this day, like for those of you that watch me a while, you've seen different backgrounds because I move all over this apartment, It really does help. And it's also a really good time to reevaluate your comfort zones, to reevaluate, my beautiful Taurus, where are you allowing things that is really not to your benefit, that is actually just outright to your detriment. And look at this cards are doing all sorts of funky things. Oh, but look at this. This, Taurus, is a time for you to really practice that powerful mind of yours. Pay attention with the Ace of Swords. Pay attention to the frustrations, to the anger, to the demotivation, to all of the things that are coming up that is really irking you down into your backbone. Okay? Those things that are really rocking your boat. The decision that you want to make is that you don't want to feel this way. So how do you want to feel? What do you choose for yourself? Consciously choose for yourself. This is a time for you to consciously choose new, better, and more. You don't need to know how you're going to get it. But this is a time to reevaluate and see where you can choose better for yourself. Gemini. Oi, 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 oi. Gemini, you want to be very careful during this period. Before you send any text, before you send any email, before you submit anything, double check, triple check. Okay? Communication is getting very mixed up for you here in this period. And the thing about you, Gemini, that a lot of people don't know is that you are very sensitive energy. You've got a beautiful, gentle, kind soul. And so your patience might be running very, very thin at the moment. So things that typically wouldn't annoy you, might lead to all sorts of stuff. Let's say, I don't know, you're always okay with somebody's dog and you just don't have patience for this dog. And that person may notice it and that might create a little bit of a spark there. So this is a period of miscommunication that may take place. My suggestion to you, Gemini, is going to be to apologize and not to explain. That is going to be my suggestion to you. Different card, okay. Apologize, don't explain. 6 of Cups. Everything that irked you is going to irk you more. Okay? Any unforgiveness, any unfinished business, any loose ends, anything tethering with family, loved ones, situations that didn't work out, anything like that. Gemini, it's going to get to you. It's going to get to you and it's going to get to you back. All right? If it's possible for you to take some time for yourself, take some time for yourself. Now is not the time to take on unnecessary heavy loads, workloads, stresses, anything like that. This is the time to chill. Have a coffee and have an ice cream and chill. Okay? Who's next? Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful Cancerians, fellow Cancerians. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight out. If you always get high emotions around the full moon and even eclipse periods. I know because I do too. This is insane. This is insane. You might feel that you don't have any energy, you're very drained, you're very nippy. It seems like everybody's out to get you, sort of thing. You might feel like it's the whole world ganging up against me. I want you to embrace your emotions. And if you need to cry, cry. Cry. Process. Whatever comes up. For you especially, Cancer, that past is going to come up. It might be even people talk about things that is almost like reflecting your past as well. All right? It's going to come up. And it's going to be heavy. I just want to let you know that. All right? No point in denying that. Look at the card that you got. The Nine of Swords. Process your emotions. Cry if you need to cry. You might even need to cancel some appointments. It might be necessary to do that. These beautiful theta healing sessions that I do, I had 2 today. Now, one is perfectly fine. But then I had 2, I was like, oh, that one's going to be a challenge, And then my one client asked, can I postpone till next week? And I was like, yes. So when you embrace how you feel, life will come through for you and life will support you. But if you're going to be in denial about how you feel, trust me when I tell you, you are going to feel the burn. And you're not going to like feeling the burn, my beautiful fellow Cancerians. Leos. Leos, this is a time to change your focus. Things that have worked will somehow just stop working. You may even feel a little bit overlooked, not noticed, like nobody cares. It can be quite a challenging time for you. All right? This is a time for you to really find new ways to shine. I want to encourage you to use this period as a motivating period, beautiful Leo, to find better ways to do things. Okay? Because you'll feel the feels and you'll feel the emotions, but possibly not as much as other people do. Because remember, the sun is the, it's sort of like the divine father energy of the moon, the divine mother energy. So it's a beautiful yin and yang. So with this, with the solar eclipse that's happening, the lunar eclipse that's happening, it is very much that flow between the sun and the moon. So this could actually not be a period for you that is not so bad. All right? Doesn't mean that you don't feel some emotions, but also, if other people feel a lot and you don't feel a lot, that's nothing to feel guilty about. Okay? We all have the energies that are doing stronger at certain periods when the other ones are not. So you can be their sun and their light. 3 of Wands. Again, it's a period of golden opportunities, ship being in the harbor. This could be a time, Leo, when you can see opportunities where nobody else can. And, with your beautiful energy, whenever you see an opportunity, it always benefits everybody in any case. So shine your light. Don't dim it, shine it. Okay? Virgo. Virgo. Now, this can be a little bit of a challenge for you. Because unexpected things may happen. But the strongest encouragement for you is to embrace the unexpected. Okay? Is to embrace the unexpected things that are happening. When the moon, the full moon of any kind, even a new moon, but a full moon of any kind, when it's in your energy, it is something that can really be to your benefit. Okay? So, bit of a plot twist that might be happening here for you beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Okay? And you want to know that your plans can go different to what you anticipated. Remember, you can be very set in your ways sometimes. Virgo, sun, moon, anywhere Virgo in the chart can be very set in how it must be. So recalibrate and look at things. Is it really a disappointment? Or did things just not work out the way that you anticipated? You know what I'm saying? Okay? 2 of Swords very much sums that up. Alright? Where are you set in your ways? It might be time to get out of that set in the way things, for things to unravel a little bit. Because sometimes you can get very stuck in a rut, in actual fact, Virgo, by having the set idea of how it must be. And then you get upset because something didn't go the way that you envisioned. But if you breathe for a moment, pause and reflect, you might see that it's actually better than you imagined. Libra. Beautiful, amazing Libra. Couple of lots of balls here in the air. Very seesaw sort of vibe going on. You might be feeling pretty much lost. Okay? Pretty much lost. And one of the main reasons, sorry, why you would feel so lost is because, you know, you are all about the balance between the heart and the mind, the yin and the yang, the divine male, divine feminine, that sort of thing. So when you get into an energy where there's almost everything just seems everywhere, it's quite insane. You know, it feels like a very tightrope that you are walking. This is a time to not try to figure things out, especially with your relationships. In actual fact, give your relationships a bit more time and energy and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you something, Libra, and I want you to hear me. The people around you that love you might be finding you a little bit extra at the moment. Okay? So this is a time to breathe and to pause. Don't try to fix anything. Don't try to fix or change your mood or anything like that. Just give, you know, just give attention to your relationships, to your loved ones, to your people. Take what they say seriously. Okay? Seven of Swords, so you might be very haunted by the past. What happened, what didn't happen, you think you're over something, it sort of comes back again, that sort of things. Just be present. Don't try to fix, don't try to understand, don't try to nothing. Just be present, just breathe. Meditate the whole day if you need to. Take a nice hot bath. Make yourself a nice meal. Okay? Scorpio. Scorpio is such an interesting energy. In a space like this, you can look, okay, like for a while there, for quite a minute there, it might not have been so long, but it felt quite outstretched to you because you might have felt a lot of heaviness, anxiety, overwhelmed there in a short period of time. So this is a period, beautiful Scorpio, where you can expect mega revelations, mega. So embrace the mystery and look into the possibilities of life. What is possible? What could be? What could change for you now? What could be different for you now? Okay? So this is a time for you to really, I would almost say, mystical, amazing, magical things kind of come to your door. Okay? And you will be like, oh my goodness, I tried so hard and nothing happened, and now that I stopped trying, look at what's happening. You've got the strength energy there, Leo energy. So this is also a time where you can really become very, very aware, Scorpio, of what were the dark patterns that were holding you back. The dark beliefs, you know, childhood trauma, traumas in life, disappointment, inherited things, you know. Also pay attention and notice your growth during this period of time, because there is absolutely profound growth for you. So notice it, pay attention, and reward yourself accordingly. Okay? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is a time for you to explore new horizons, to ponder the big mysteries of life. You see, okay, everybody's having this and that and that and that sort of things, you know, question things. All right? This is a very philosophical, roller coastery sort of time for you. You can almost think of it, you can almost make a game of it and take it seriously enough though, but where, you know, you say, okay, so this is how I feel, this is how everybody else feels, this is how everybody's reacting. Okay, interesting. You can almost like decipher it, like you will do in a philosophy class, you know, and you will get to learn quite a lot about how other people do things, and you'll get to learn quite a lot about yourself as well. Okay. You may have gotten a little bit self-isolated there, my beautiful Sagittarius, just going like, oh, the world's too crazy, I'm just going to stay in my own bubble, I'm not going to care about nothing and nobody. Now's the time to start paying attention. Get yourself a nice beverage with a straw and pay attention. Three of Swords is the energy that you got, my beautiful Sagittarius. So you have gone through a lot of healing, and so when you pay attention, you'll also notice, isn't it beautiful, this card? You will also notice, it matches my shirt, how far you have come. You know, that, and you want to notice without judgment, how far you have come, how something would have happened before, and it would have really tripped you up, but it's not tripping you up now. So it is showing you your growth, it's showing you how far you've come. Acknowledge it, celebrate it, celebrate yourself. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, things may not go according to plan for you at all. You know, it's not a given, but it's a high possibility. You might need to take a different route, getting rerouted, almost forced to take a different route, like recalibrating, rerouting like GPS. Okay? So if you are going to do that, you can just as well embrace the scenic route. Just as well. Since this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You may have very carefully laid out plans. Your plan is going to go like this and this and this and that. And then it doesn't. Sometimes it's better to just embrace that and to just accept it instead of trying to force something to happen. And this is one of those times. You've got a Page of Swords. Be willing to embrace a different thought pattern. A very, very powerful thought here, which is like something I say in one of my courses, I can't remember, I think the Abundance Manifestation Masterclass, is what if this is a blessing in disguise? Look out for the miracles, look out for the magic, look out for the potential, okay? Try not to fall into the drama too much, okay? Aquarius. Yeah. You can feel actually very inspired during this period, very innovative, where you realize, oh my goodness, I've been selling myself short, maybe you've been taking shortcuts. And, maybe it was necessary to take those shortcuts for a while. Maybe you were in survival mode there for a while, all right? Lots of fears and things were going down. We've had so many things that were happening, COVID and all of that sort of stuff. But now, it's almost like you've got this breath of fresh air. You can see opportunities now where other people will not. Okay? And you can see opportunities for growth and shift and changes. If you can see opportunities now and you pursue them, you can probably become a multimillionaire in the next 3 to 4 years. Okay? Tower energy, Mars energy. So witnessing everything falling down. This is deep transformation. So you are seeing and noticing and realizing what a lot of people are not. Because remember, you can almost like sort of rise above the emotion. So you can see, okay, people are challenged by this, people are challenged by that, this is happening, that is happening, they've got a whole lot of difficulty coping with it. So what can I set in motion to actually help the world? Because these fears are always there. So how can I help them? You know what I mean? Pisces. Pisces, your intuition is highly, highly heightened. Psychic ability, next level, on point. Okay? And you might be in this very, almost like a dreamy sort of space. But it's also still your season. And we are always favored in our season astrologically. So you just flow with things. You just be in your space. You smell the flowers. Don't buy into the drama. Don't get overwhelmed by other people's emotions. Just stay in your beautiful space. Just be the beautiful energy that you are. And all will be fine for you. Okay? This one. Okay? Queen of Swords. And whilst you do that, start thinking, where would I like my life to go next? How would I like my life to be this year next time? When things go crazy like this again, what would I like? How would I like to experience it? That sort of thing. Okay? So that's what I have for everybody. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Ciao, ciao, ciao.